Hello and welcome again to Thompson's Video Corner. Today we're with Dan Durst of Capital Edge Consulting, and we just wanted to talk about some of the future things we're going to see with grants. Dan, can you give us an idea of some things you expect to see now that it's April and we're going into the second half of 2019? What do you think will be some of the key issues that we see?
Well, we're all, we specialize at Capital Edge in post-award compliance. So we're all on the lookout for the compliance supplement. We're expecting that to drop sometimes within the next few months. We want to see what type of audit criteria is going to be included in there. We're tracking for a lot of our clients the early audit findings that are going to come out as part of this procurement standards implementation. Our 12/31 year-end folks are going to have audit findings hitting the single audit database, likely in September or the end of September of this year. So we'll be able to get to see how folks are really coping with these new requirements. And then we're also seeing a lot of inquiries from new grantees. I think with some of the technological advances with improvements to grant.gov, Thomson Grantscape, there's just availability of information now as to how they can go out and seek awards that they maybe didn't know exist before. Right. So these small organizations are reaching out to us trying to figure out, we just got our first award, we're able to find something that we can execute on a programmatic basis. How do we comply with the requirements now? Right. And so it's really a good telling sign of how much the grants community is growing thanks to resources available like Thomson Grantscape. So, that's right.
Yeah. And so what do you think are some key things that grantees can do to better manage their grants going forward?
A couple of things we've run into and that we've been asked to do for clients is develop more of a front end kind of evaluation or feasibility analysis on some programs. Some organizations have been performing on grants for a number of years, right? And without actually looking at the numbers, doing an indirect cost allocation to determine what's the full cost of an award. Right. Some organizations enter into unknowingly huge deficit programs in which they want to perform on them, they want to execute the program and benefit the beneficiaries, but at the same time, they don't want to go out of business doing it. Right. So what we're trying to do now is get involved in the pre-award side a little bit more. We're trying to help folks look at what is the full life cycle cost to execute this program, right. And can we as an organization bear that cost and actually fulfill from day one all the way through the full grant term.
Great. Well, these were some interesting tips, and we thank you for doing this for us, and we thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye.